welcome back. Today I'm with a no presentation mode. Why? Because I'm not using PowerPoint presentation. Why? Because today we can learn together an operation research problem. I think than using a PowerPoint presentation and all, for doing problems, we can do it together so that we can learn together. So today we are going to learn an operation research problem, that is assignment problem. We can learn first of all about what is an assignment problem. What is an assignment problem? Assignment problem is also a type of transportation problem. In this, we are assigning number of persons to equal number of jobs with the objective of minimum cost. Okay, so assignment problem is also a type of transportation problem. Okay, so we are learning assignment problem, right? Here we are assigning persons to equal number of jobs. Okay, and what is the condition existed here is the objective of an assignment problem is assigning persons to equal number of jobs at minimum cost. That is important. Okay, this is all about assignment problem. Now let's look to the problem. I had written the first question here. Find optimum solution to following assignment problem showing cost of assigning jobs to the workers. A question will be like this, and in question itself a matrix will be given. Here a 3x3 matrix is given where it is showing workers are in the Z, A, B, C, and jobs are shown as X, Y, Z, and some of the elements are given within the matrix. This is all about the question. Okay, now let's look how we can solve this problem. There are 3 steps. Firstly, from each row we have to identify the lowest element and we have to subtract that element from all other elements. That is the first point. Second step is we have to check the column, and from that column we have to find the lowest element, and that lowest element should be subtracted from other elements. These are the 2 main steps. So I think no one get anything. We can learn together by writing it in blackboard. The matrix is a 3x3 matrix. We should clearly write both the other ends point, that is here what is mentioned. Here it is jobs and here it is workers, right? Here it is workers. We can rewrite that matrix. 18, 17, 16. Second row elements are 15, 13, 14. Third row elements are 19, 20, 21. First step is evaluate the rows. From each rows, we should identify the lowest element and we should subtract that lowest element with all other elements along with that lowest element. Okay, so we can do the first step. Let's redraw the matrix. Here, this is our first matrix. Okay, second matrix we are redrawing. While we are redrawing, don't forget to put both the concerned factors. Okay, let's do the problem. Here in the first row, which is the lowest element? 18, 17, 16. Which is the lowest element? 16 is the lowest element, right? So we have to consider 16 as the lowest element and we have to subtract it from all the elements. 18 minus 16, what it is? 2. 17 minus 16, what it is? 1. 16 minus 16, it is 0. Again, consider the second row. Here, which is the smallest element? 13. 13 is the smallest element, right? So let's take 13. Now subtract all other elements from that lowest one. 15 minus 13, what it is? 2. 13 minus 13, it is 0. 14 minus 13, it is 1. Again, check the third row. Which is the smallest element here? 19, 20, 21. Which is 19. So take 19. Then again follow the step. 19 minus 19, 0. 20 minus 19, 1. 21 minus 19, 2. So this is the format of our second matrix. Now we can move to the third step. What is the third step? Before doing that, let's redraw the matrix once more. We have to write all the concerned factors, that is x, y, z here, a, b, z here, and the third step is we should have to consider the column. By evaluating the column, we have to do the same step we are doing. Just evaluate the column. Here 2, 2, 0 is the column. Here, which is the smallest element? 0, right? So we have to subtract it. 2 minus 0, 2 itself. 2 minus 0, 2 itself. 0 minus 0, 0. Obviously we know if 0 is the last element, it will be same matrix there also. Here also, the lowest element, the second column, the lowest element is 0. So again, 1 minus 0, 1, 0, 1. It is repeating. Again, we are considering the third column. Here 0, 1, 2. Which is the smallest? 0 is the smallest. So the same matrix. 0, 1, 2. This is all about the problem. Now we have to identify. The thing is, just look the first row. We got a 0 here. Just put a rectangle mark there. Just analyze this row and the concerned column where we got 0. Only 1 0, right? So just mark that. Next row we can check. In the next row, here by considering B and Y part, we got a 0. Just mark it. There is no 0 in that column also. Only in that row we got 1 0. Just consider the next row. Here we got 1 0. No other zeros to eliminate. So here we got 3 zeros and we have marked it. That is the portion we can assign the jobs. It's okay. So assigning jobs. Assigning jobs. Here what we have mentioned, workers are mentioned here, right? A, B, Z are the workers. X, Y, Z are the jobs. So for the worker A, we are giving the job Z. Okay? Next, for the worker B, we are giving the job. Which job we are giving? Just have a look. Y. In Y we have marked as 0. So in Y we are giving the job. Then C, for the worker C, we are giving which job? Yes. Okay. So this is the way we are assigning jobs using the assignment problem. Now we have to find one more thing. I told you earlier what is the objective of an assignment problem. We have to assign jobs to workers and the condition is it should be at minimum cost, right? So here what is the assigning cost? Assigning cost is we have to consider the last matrix and the first matrix. In the last matrix we got 0. In that 0, what is the value in the first matrix? Just analyze. A is Z, 0. In the first matrix column Z and row A, what is there? 16. So 16 plus next B worker is doing the job Y, right? In that corresponding column, what is the value here? It is 13. 16 plus 13 plus, again in the C, X, they are doing the job X. Here which is the corresponding value? 19. So 16 plus 13 plus 19. What is the value? It is 48. This is the assigning cost. This is all about assignment problem. I think it is very clear. In order to make you more clear, I will do one more problem for you. So let's look another problem. Now let's look the second problem. The question is, solve the following minimal assignment problem. Along with the question, a 4 into 4 matrix is also given. So just like the problem we have done earlier, the first step is rewrite the same question problem here. So the first step is what? We have to rewrite this. Due to board constraints, I'm not going to rewrite it. So we have to rewrite this here. And what is the second step? First, we are evaluating all the rows. From all the rows, we are identifying the lowest element from each row and we are subtracting that lowest element with all other elements. Okay? So again, let's draw the matrix. It is a 4 by 4 matrix. All the concerned factors should be written here properly. That is here 1, 2, 3, 4 job and 1, 2, 3, 4 math. Let's check. Look the first row. In the first row, which is the smallest element? 12, 30, 21, 15. It is 12, right? 12 minus 12, it's 0. 30 minus 12, 18. 21 minus 12, it's 9. 15 minus 12, it's 3. Okay? Check the second row. In the second row, what's the smallest? 18, 33, 9, 31. 9, alright? 18 minus 9, it's 9. 33 minus 9, it's 24. 9 minus 9, 0. 31 minus 9, 22. Again, we can look the third row. In third row, 21, 21. Both are the smallest, right? So 14 minus 21, it's 23. 25 minus 21, it's 4. 21 minus 21, 0. Again, 21 minus 21, 0. In the fourth row, just like the above row, two small elements are there, 14, 14. So let's select the lowest element as 14. 14 minus 14, what? 0. 13 minus 14, it is 16. 28 minus 14, it is 14. 14 minus 14, it is 0. This is the first step. From each row, we have identified the lowest element and other elements are subtracted from the lowest element. This is the first step. Now let's look what is the third step. We can redraw the matrix. It is a 4 into 4 matrix. We can write all the concerned factors. Here it is man and here it is job. Okay. What is the third step? We have to analyze the column part. Okay. From the first column, which is the smallest one, that is 0, right? So it is the same. 0, 9, 23, 0. Okay. In the second row, which is the smallest one? It is 4, right? 18 minus 4, it is 14. 24 minus 4, it is 20. 4 minus 4, it is 0. 16 minus 4, it's 12. Just look the third column. In the third column, which is smallest? 0. So no change. 9, 0, 0, 14. In the fourth column also 0 is the smallest element. So there is no change. Why? Because when we are subtracting the numbers from 0, there will be no change. So 3, 22, 0, 0. This is our third matrix. And now we have to find the thing is, just evaluate this matrix in a logical way. Why? Because we have to assign the words, right? Just look. In the first row, we got 1, 0. Mark it with a rectangle and analyze this row part and this column part. Here also 1, 0 is there, right? In the column of the same marked area, we got another 0. So just we have to eliminate that one. For teaching this, I had done the second problem, okay? Next, look the second row. In the second row, we got 1, 0. We have marked it. In that corresponding column also, one more 0 is there. So we can eliminate that. Okay? Next, in the third row, we got 2 zeros. Just keep it as such. Just analyze the fourth row. In the fourth row, we got 1, 0, right? It is marked, but in that corresponding column, one more 0 is existing. We can eliminate that. Now we can do the earlier step. That is, in the third row, we can select this 0. Now it is okay. We got 4 zeros here. Okay, now we can assign the jobs. So, job, first job is assigned to worker 1. Second job is assigned to worker number 3. Okay. Third job is assigned to worker number 2. Fourth job is assigned to worker number 4. Now we have assigned jobs to the persons. What is the next thing? We have to check the assigning cost, right? Assigning cost here is what we have to do. We have to check the last matrix with the first matrix. So here in the first part, job 1, man 1. What is the value here? It is 12. So 12 plus, then job 2, man 3. What is the value here? Job 2, man 3. It is 9. 9 plus job 3, man 2. Job 3, man 2. It is 25, right? 25 plus job 4, man 4. Job 4, man 4. It is 14, right? 14. So adding all this, 12 plus 9 plus 25 plus 14. What it is? Yes, it is 60 rupees. So the assigning cost is 60 rupees. So simply the assignment problem is to identify or is to provide jobs to concerned workers with a minimum cost estimated. Okay, this is about the operation research topic assignment problem. I think you all learned it with me. Again, in the next week, I will come up with another topic for discussion. Till then,